Welcome to another High Proof Ashes episode. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jason JB Smoke.
I am Duran, no cool nickname, and we back at it again, man.
Yeah, man, I almost messed up the intro.
You ain't almost, you did. But it's all good. You picked it up, you cleaned it up. We got it.
Oh my goodness. We're back on the back patio here. Gonna do a couple of bottles that we picked up while we were at our KBF trip.
Yes.
And for our cigar, we are going to do the Micallef Black label, I guess is what it's called.
Yeah, because I don't know if they have specific names or not.
Yeah, so this series is just the colors.
Yeah, it says Micallef Black Toro.
Yeah. Tasted this at a Micallef event, and was pretty impressed with it, especially by the price. I mean, at retail, this thing was like $8.50.
So I was impressed with them in general. I went to PCA, and I met, I want to say the owner's daughter.
Okay.
She was great people. The rep from Micallef that was at PCA was great. They gave us a bunch of samples, tried all of them. I didn't find any of them that I didn't like. So I can't remember if I smoked this one because there are multiple colors. There's a red. I think there's a blue.
Yep.
There may even be that's what I was about to say, a dark like purple or dark red, something like that. So I want to say they gave me one of these as well. I just can't remember. But they're budget cigars.
But they're really good.
But they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. So.
And then for our pours, we while we were at KBF, we drove around and visited a bunch of distilleries. One of those distilleries was Log Still.
Yep.
I don't remember the town that it was in because it was in East BFE.
Yeah.
Okay. It
man,
was
listen.
No signal in the freaking cell phone.
No, crazy. I was shocked to find out that it was a Catholic.
Yeah.
Like he said, it was like a Catholic hub.
Right where that little
right
area
where
that we were
at.
in. Yeah, man.
But
church, it was crazy wild.
Log Still makes Monk's Row.
They do.
So that's what we picked up. Do they make anything else?
Well, the Rattle and Snap, which is what you got.
Yeah.
They are making the new Remington in partnership with the Remington brand.
Yeah.
I want to say that's it. I think.
But you bought the Remington too, right?
I did buy the Remington. I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay.
It just released on Wednesday before KBF.
Yes,
so
that's what he said.
As of today, it's been out on the market for a week.
Yeah.
So pretty affordable. I think it was like $40. So low proof. I want to say it was like 86 proof, but it was. I enjoyed it, and just a unique bottle. And I think we're at the spot where we like uniqueness.
Absolutely.
So. But both of these are fresh cracks. We did try the Rattle and Snap there. We did not try this Monk's Road single barrel. So I don't remember the proof on each of them. This one is 120 proof.
This one is 124.8.
Okay. So maybe we should start with this one. What do you think?
This is weeded, is it not?
That is weeded, I believe. Yes.
I'm going to start with the weeded.
Okay, let's start with the weeded.
I'm going to start with the weeded.
I'll go ahead and open this while we're at it. But if you haven't watched the episode where we recapped our KBF trip, you should totally go back and watch that one. It's a little long, but it was a 3-day trip plus the drive, and so we did quite a bit. But don't know if Monk's Road is one of those brands that
great cork pop.
Yeah, that was nice. That people have really tried, but they are one of the oldest distilleries in Kentucky, right? They're number 47.
47.
And Buzzard's Roost is somewhere in the neighborhood of 20,000 and 30 something. Yeah. So they've been around a while.
Ooh, that one was good too.
Wow. Okay. I actually tried Monk's Road for the first time at another bourbon event, and I really enjoyed it and went looking for the bottle. It was affordable. I even think this one here was only like $60.
I don't think I want to say that one was that much too. It was definitely inexpensive. I will say about Monk's Row weeded, not this one specifically, but we did a weeded blind.
Mm-hmm.
Go back and find that video. And Monk's Row won.
It did.
So that's the reason I was totally okay with going to Log Still to check out some other things. But while I got your attention, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content, because we do this for you, man. We can drink and smoke anytime we feel like it. but we let y'all join because it's fun.
It is fun. This smells really good. Like
It smells really weeded. But again, I liked the one that won our weeded blind, so I'm expecting that I will hopefully like this one too.
Yeah, and that one was, I think, a 90 proof, something like that, 94 proof.
So this one has way more proof, so I'm expecting that it's going to probably be awesome.
That's what I'm hoping.
Okay, I'm gonna save my thoughts. I learned something new at Buzzard's Roost.
What's that?
That like we shouldn't make any decisions until like the third sip.
Yeah.
Right? Because like the first one, he said your tongue and palate has to get acclimated to the heat, let the receptors come back, which we normally don't say anything right off the back. We normally say like, oh, it's good, it's bad, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But I'm going to reserve like saying anything about this until I actually have like the third sip.
Yeah, I mean, you can feel the proof.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely there.
But even the first sip was enjoyable.
I don't disagree.
Like it reminds me of their standard weeder, just much higher proof.
Yeah.
More flavor, just kind of more of everything.
Yeah.
I want to say that this cigar, this is like a San Andreas and broadleaf blend or something like that.
I'd be lying if I said I knew.
If I remember right, I don't remember which is which. Which like binder versus wrapper and all that, but if I recall, that's what we got here. Oh, it's like
kind of chocolatey.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little research. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. Let's see how you spell this shit. Micallef. All right, let's see what we get back here.
Boy, that coats the mouth. That's nice.
Let's see, my internet hates me outside. So let's see what happens if I turn it off. There we go. All right, we'll get some information here in a second.
At this big ass house, man, you're probably gonna need one of those extenders.
Watch it now. The house is not that big.
It doesn't. But these brick walls, man, the signal.
That's true.
So what we got?
Wrapper, Mexican San Andreas Maduro.
Okay.
Binder is Ecuadorian Habano. Filler is Nicaraguan tobacco.
Okay.
There you go.
I mean, so you definitely get that San Andreas, even though it's just a wrapper. That chocolatiness. But at the same time, it's got this coating effect on the palate.
It's even got a little like spiciness to it.
Yeah.
So again, I didn't have one that I didn't enjoy. Right. So I made a rookie mistake. I didn't like pause. I ain't about to say that out loud. I didn't get the debris off of here. The little stuff that sticks around after you make your cut. So
you didn't deburr it. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's perfect. That's much better.
Right.
Deburr. Okay. Much better. I didn't deburr the cigar before, I started smoking. Because what I was about to say, I realized I wasn't going to say it.
So let's just cover it real quick. This is a bourbon and cigar podcast. We are drinking high proof stuff. So, we've got waters. Yeah, we got waters, keeping ourselves hydrated. Make sure you do that if you're going to partake.
Good man. Give the disclaimer. You also need to be 21 before you consume any of these things. So, you know, just remember that.
Man, that's a nice cigar. Like sub $10. That's a quality cigar.
All right, let me just, because apparently I ain't do a good job with deburring my cigar. All right, let's see.
Yeah, so second sip, the sweetness really comes through. I don't know if we got an age statement on this. Most of your good weeders run like 6, 7+ years old.
Does that have an age statement?
That's what I'm looking for.
It does smell really good. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
it's not overly weeded on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, there is some sweetness that comes through.
I mean, just based on the nose and the flavor, it's got to be at least a 6 year. It doesn't say it, but you don't get that kind of complexity and sweetness unless it kind of hits that 6 year mark.
The weeded is definitely on the palate. You can definitely taste that it's wholeheartedly a weeded bourbon. I'd be interested to know how much of it is weeded, because I don't get what I get from some other, like
From what I recall, the Monk's Road weeded is a heavy weeder, like 40+%
okay,
wheat.
but so I don't get like Old Elk weeded when I taste it.
Well, the Old Elk weededs are like 90+%.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
which is the one, like, and surprisingly I like a lot of Old Elks, but every once in a while I just like, damn, that's too much for me.
It's a lot. It's a lot of wheat, but that's pretty good, man. Not disappointed in that at all. Kind of want to compare that with the Bardstown bottle. I think the Bardstown would win, but how close does this get to it?
So I mean, we tried it in the blind.
No, we didn't. We excluded it purposefully.
Did we really?
Yes, because we knew that it would win. Like it's just so good that, remember, we did everything was 100 and under proof.
So we didn't do the 107 either?
No, we did not.
Man, listen, I can't remember these things.
Yeah, we purposefully excluded them because it's so hard to find weeders above 100 proof.
Yeah.
And we wanted 6 different ones.
Right. And we wanted it to be fair.
Yeah. Like, I think the Maker's 101 was the exception, right? Obviously, it's 101. But everything else was under 100 proof.
What was the thing we threw out?
That would be the Woodford.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, jeez, it was terrible. It was absolutely awful, bro.
Yeah,
like
it was really bad.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I apologize if Woodford weeded is your jam. Like, to each his own. Everybody's palate is different. That ain't for me. Just saying. Definitely not for me.
I like weeders, and it's just a no. So there's
I didn't enjoy
so many other better weeders. I think it was one of the cheaper ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because those bottles probably run $45
and more.
Maybe not even that much.
I think the most expensive one was only like $50.
Yeah.
So it's like the price difference isn't enough to really care about. Like, go spend the extra $5-10 and get a good one.
Yeah.
Because even the Shady Mile is $35.
Yeah.
And so I don't remember where it ended up, and I think it was in the middle somewhere. But the Weller was the one that surprised me on that list. That it ended up in the middle. We did the special reserve. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. That's what I remember.
We didn't do the 107. We did the special reserve.
Yeah, because the 107 is another one that's like,
it's up there.
It's way up there.
Yeah. So we knew it wouldn't be fair.
Yeah. Well,
but I like it. So.
Yeah, it's actually not a bad pairing either.
Mm-mm.
Like, I don't think the cigar or the bourbon overtakes the other.
Right.
So, yeah. But, all right, let's see here. I'm gonna finish my pour here.
Man, and I really enjoy this aroma. It's just real clean, sweet. Obviously a weeder.
So here's my thing. I don't believe I'll ever be like a full blown weeder guy. It's just not going to be my thing, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Um, but I'm pleasantly surprised by what Monk's Road. Is it Row or Road? Monk's
Road.
Yes, ROAD puts out. Um, this is above average,
Right.
and at a really good price point.
Yeah. Well, and then you get the proof. You get the single barrel, expression.
Mm-hmm.
Again, a lot of weeders, you don't get over 100 proof.
Right.
And so, 124 proof weeder, like that's pretty rare.
Yeah, that's a big deal. It's a big deal.
That's,
I don't even know if you can actually go out to stores and find this bottle. We got this at the distillery, so I'm not sure that it's a.
No idea.
It might be a distillery only release, to be completely honest.
I mean, so it's a single barrel, right? So you're only going to get at best 200 bottles out
right.
of it. So
it's very likely it's a distillery only release.
Mm-hmm. Very likely. Oh, here we go. They're in. I should know how to pronounce this. Gethsemane, Kentucky. It's like a Bible town or something. It's in the Bible.
I mean, we are in the Bible Belt. Like they say, Cleveland is the buckle.
Gethsemane, Kentucky.
Okay.
Right outside of Bardstown.
I wouldn't say right outside, because it was
like 15 miles.
It was, but
everything was 15 miles away, but it was all 45.
It was minutes. Like 45 minutes outside of Bardstown. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
It was a trip.
Everything's back highways, 2-lane back highways that are windy as hell.
There were some places that made me really uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like really uncomfortable. I ain't even gonna lie. Like no service, nothing but cornfields. It just, it wasn't what I wanted to be doing or where I wanted to be at. But Log Still was cool,
and the place was beautiful. Like they had this huge stage, like amphitheater stage thing, like huge with like bleachers, and it was like amphitheater style. So it was like angled. The grounds or whatever were angled. Big ass stage down there.
Now it was a small. The overall area of where we were at was very small in comparison to a lot of other distilleries.
Of course.
But I think they did a great job of putting together what they have.
Yep. Well, it was modern.
Yeah.
You could
and we didn't do a tour or anything like that. So please don't get it confused. Like we went into the bottle shop and
I wanted to taste what they had.
Yeah. And then we walked like around the corner to where the amphitheater stage thing is, but that was about it. We didn't do anything else. Maybe next time we go back, we'll actually do a distillery tour.
Yeah, maybe go to whatever they do there. Is it a show or a concert or something? Yeah. I don't know what the hell they do there.
I don't know that I'm gonna enjoy any concerts that be out there. But we'll see.
You never know. But let's get into this Rattle and Snap.
Don't know that I brought enough water out. But I'm at home, so, I don't really have to worry about it. I'm not going anywhere.
So let's see here. It's like labels like barely on. Or like air pockets all in this thing. It's weird. All right, let's see. So this one says it was distilled in Columbia, Tennessee.
Oh wow! Okay.
For them, what distillery is in Columbia, Tennessee? Is that Dickel?
I don't think so.
Where's Dickel?
I think Dickel is in. Is it Shelby?
No, they're before Shelbyville or whatever you're talking about. While he looks that up, I'm going to look at this bottle a little bit more. So this is another pick done by the 5 cousins of. Or however many cousins it was of the owner or something like that. So they picked it together. So it's called the Cousins Pick. This one also does not have an age statement.
Coffee County, Tennessee, Tullahoma.
Okay.
That's a brand that I like.
Just ask it what distillery is in Columbia, Tennessee.
Dickel is not a brand that like I mess with at all.
I know they do a lot of contract distilling.
All right, here we go. In Columbia, Tennessee, Tennessee Distilling Group.
Okay.
That's probably what we're talking about.
All right.
Do we want to go a step further and find out what all they make?
Sure. Because I'm not sure I know who that is. But they probably make a bunch of stuff we know about.
I would think so.
Ooh.
So it didn't name off any brands. No brand specifically. It says it does a lot of contract distilling.
Okay. So they probably don't. They're like Barton, and Dickel. They don't disclose who they make stuff for.
Yeah. No, nothing here.
Man, I'm getting way more off of this now than I was when we took that little sample.
Well, you said we didn't sample this.
No, we did sample that one.
Oh, we didn't sample
We didn't sample the other one, yeah. Like, I'm getting floral notes, little, almost smoky, like.
It's proofy, though.
It is proofy, but it smells great.
Well, let's see what we're talking about. So I will say I don't know if I got enough to really get a good taste on that, but that color makes me think it's kind of young.
Yeah, it might be, but
I'm gonna pour just a tad bit more, just so got enough to make a real determination here, man.
Okay.
I definitely get what you're saying about the fruitiness, but there's not a lot on the nose.
Okay.
The tannins is real on that, though.
I'll say this from the first sip. I would be really curious what this would taste like if they would have let it age 4 more years in that same barrel.
It has a pop.
Mm-hmm.
It's got this pop.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Nice and viscous.
All right. We're gonna chill on it. We're gonna chill on it and see what we got.
Man, so what else you got coming up now that we've got KBF behind us?
Man, it's back to the grind for me, right? Like we're getting to that time of year where I don't do a whole lot. Like the only other thing I have coming up right now is small trip for my wife's birthday.
Okay.
Her birthday is beginning of October, so we're gonna take off for a few days, head to Florida. You know what I'm saying? We like the Sarasota, Tampa area, so we'll probably hit up Ybor.
Okay.
Hit some cigar lounges and do some dinners, that type of thing.
Yeah.
But that's really all I have left, man. Like realistically, like,
okay.
Really close to hitting those quotas and numbers for the year, and gonna lock in, get that done so that I can kind of relax through November and December.
Sure.
Get back to it, early January.
Okay.
But that's about it. What about you?
Well, the wife and I are going to be headed to Helen, Georgia here soon.
Y'all got the big Oktoberfest thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I know beer is not your thing, but I do enjoy beer. I don't drink it nearly as much as I used to, but I do enjoy it.
The bigger part of that is like lederhosen is not my thing.
I mean, if you're going to do it, you got to do it.
Yeah. You see all this black? Skin and clothes. It ain't for me, big dog. It ain't for me, big dog.
We did it last year, and it was fun. It was fun.
It looked like y'all had a blast.
Yeah, man, we had a blast. It was fun as hell. And this time we're gonna do a little bit. We did a little too much go last time,
Mm-hmm.
and I told the group that like it was our first time. And I think maybe they just kind of wanted to give us as much of the experience as possible, but kind of figured out the things that I don't want to do again, and just kind of wanted to take things a little bit slower this time. So we're actually going to go one extra night earlier, so that we're not getting there, unloading, and then going.
Right.
That's what we did before. So this time we're going to get there and then just chill and start the next day.
That makes sense.
So this time we're going to do a little bit more chilling with the folks that are there.
Mm-hmm.
A bunch of other people that we know are going.
Y'all taking a big group this time around?
Yeah, it was a big group last time. So it was I don't know, like 15 or so of us.
It was huge.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna be bigger, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But because I don't arrange kind of who's going, right? I'm just one of the.
Yeah, you just like I'm going.
Yeah, I'm one of the attendees.
Yeah, I got you.
So I'll find out who all goes when we get there. But after that, that's about it. We're gonna take it easy, probably most of the rest of the year.
So when does Oktoberfest actually happen?
So Oktoberfest actually starts in September.
Oh,
I think it starts early September. I think they're already celebrating there. And
that's kind of weird for something called Oktoberfest.
I know, but it goes into October. I think they just try to party as long as they can.
I ain't mad at that.
So let's
get in where you fit in.
Yeah, and start as early as you can. So I think they basically do Oktoberfest all of September and October.
Okay.
But if you've not been to Helen, Georgia, it's a pretty neat place. Like it is a little German town, German-ish town. They got a beer hall, and they do all the German dances and songs, and
they also have, if I'm not mistaken, like they got a really cool like tubing.
They do
park down there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, you can tube down the whatever creek river that's there. I don't know what it's called. But really, a lot of really cool restaurants that are very much German themed.
Okay.
So yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Well, sounds like fun. Well, what's your thoughts on that cigar right now?
Well, I'm having to touch it up a couple of times, and I mean, it's a sub $10 cigar, so
don't expect perfection.
That's right. Yeah, so I'm having to touch it up a little bit, but other than that, the taste is great for a sub $10 cigar.
Yeah.
Everything else about it, I really enjoy. I'll smoke this again. I only bought, I think, 3 of these, and I had already smoked one, and I liked it so much I was like, we need to put this on the podcast. Like, this is good. So this is my last 2, but I will definitely buy more of these. The blue and the red I didn't enjoy as much, but that was me personally. They were still good cigars. I just enjoyed this one more.
I can't remember each one, but one of them is extremely spicy.
I don't remember that, but you might be right. Like, if I remember right, one of them was like a sun-grown, and the other one was like a Habano or something.
So the sun-grown would probably be the one I think might be spicy.
Maybe. And I think the purple was like a Sumatra, if I remember right.
Okay.
But yeah, this one, they're all good. Like, I'm just really impressed with the brand. Well, we're at about time.
Are we really?
Yeah, man.
That seems like it went really fast. All right, so that means we gotta do a little more here.
Yeah, we're getting close to time, so.
Man, I like it a lot. I'm not even gonna lie.
I like it a lot.
The sweetness, the spiciness, right? Like it's got these little pops of flavor all over the place.
Yep.
Viscosity is good.
Yep.
And it's shocking because I do think it's young though. I don't know how young, but I think it's young.
Yeah.
But to still have that type of viscosity, even with like the lack of color, you know what I'm
Yeah, the
saying?
color's
So,
not great.
you know, but I think it's a totally good pour for what I think was sub $60. At max, it was $60.
Right.
Um,
And these were like the most expensive things that they had.
yeah. And
Everything
from
else was cheaper. I
the
mean,
other thing
so
is you're getting a part of history here. This is one of the oldest distilleries out there.
yep.
So, go out, find some Rattle and Snap, find some Monk's Road, or just find something from Log Still Distillery in general, man. But yeah, go ahead and rock with your final thoughts, bro.
So the cigar, it has some, I think, construction issues, but it is a sub $10 cigar, so you can't expect perfection. Uh, it didn't diminish the experience at all. It just takes a little extra care. The flavor is really good, again, for a sub $10 cigar. I mean, this is something that could be an everyday cigar for you, right? It's cheap enough that it could be an everyday cigar.
Yeah.
It doesn't break the bank, and it has a lot of flavor.
Yeah.
Like just a ton of flavor. The pours, they couldn't be any different. Like you got a single barrel proof weeder, and then a single barrel proof bourbon. So and this one, let's see, did they make this one? They did make this one.
Okay.
So uh, I mean it's hard for me to pick between these two of which one I prefer. If I'm being honest, I think I'm gonna have to go with whatever mood I'm in. If I'm in the mood for something a little bit sweeter, I'm going to lean weeder. But if I'm looking for something a little bit more traditional bourbon, I would lean towards the Rattle and Snap, because I mean they're both really, really good pours.
Don't disagree.
Love the proof that they're sitting at. Wish that the bourbon tasted like it had a little more age on it.
Okay.
That's the only critique I've got, though.
Okay.
And that's honestly a small critique, because everything else about it is good.
Yeah,
but
I feel that.
That's what I got.
For me, I'll start with the bourbon. I like everything about it. I don't think that, even though I know it's young, right? It doesn't taste like extremely young. It doesn't taste like those 2 to 4 years that you normally taste, which is where I think it lands.
It doesn't taste thin.
No, I think it lands that in that age period, though. Probably. 2 to 4 years.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, proof is great. It's a flavor bomb. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. Like it really has a whole lot of flavors to keep your attention. Like I foresee that I will probably visit this bottle more than I need to, especially because of the price point. Because some of my other stuff that I have to go to get this type of flavor from it would be a little bit more expensive.
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to hit that bottle as much. So really impressed with the Rattle and Snap. It definitely has a rattle and a snap.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
the name fits. As far as the Monk's Road weeded, again, guys, y'all know weeded's not my thing, but for a weeded option, I don't think you can go wrong there. Like, it's got great proof. Again, it's weeded, so I don't want to be too crazy about it, because like I don't want y'all to think that like I'm head over heels about it, because I'm not. It's not. In terms of what I like to drink, it's not something that I would go and purchase, as you can see, because I didn't purchase one. But if I'm at Jason's house and we're drinking weeded, that's the one I would probably reach for outside of his Old Elgin Infinities.
Yeah.
Right? As far as the cigar goes, like, listen, flavor is pretty one-dimensional.
Sure.
It's still a very good cigar, but the flavor is pretty one-dimensional. I haven't had any construction issues. Like, I actually put my cigar down a couple of times. Didn't have to relight it or anything like that. It's not burning perfectly, but it's not giving me any issues like Jason's is. And remember, cigars are hand rolled, so 9 times out of 10, they're just, sometimes you're gonna have imperfections because they're hand rolled. They're not all the same. So that being said, good flavor, good strength. It's strong enough to keep me entertained. It's got enough flavor to keep me entertained. All of those things come with a caveat, because I say those two things because it is a sub $10 cigar, and I don't own a whole lot of sub $10 cigars, but for a sub $10 cigar, this is probably one of the better ones that you can get your hands on.
Yeah.
So the Micallef brand is doing some good things. If you see them online or in your brick and mortar, pick one up and have a smoke.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything else?
No, man, that's it. Let's wrap it up.
All right, man. Y'all know what it is. Another episode of High Proof Ashes. Please, I already said it earlier in the episode, but please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that little bell so that you get notifications when we drop new content. I'm Duran, no cool nickname. My partner,
Jason JV Smoke, and y'all put some smoke in the air. We'll see you on the next one.